Hello everyone, I am Anchit Jain. This is my friend Faiz Akram. We are studying in Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, and our project is Agricultural Information System through satellite images. Now, the state now agriculture is the largest occupation of the Indian people. Looking at some statistics, it sustains 64% of the Indian population. Our objective is to develop an agricultural information system. So this system will be able to find out the soil moisture and the crop height and the crop biomass of the soil. So that will be available to agriculturists who will be able to provide information to the farmers. Now my friend Faiz will explain the technical part further.
So first of all, I would like to explain that what we are using to calculate the soil moisture and soil height is that we are using the back scattering parameter, which we calculated from the images that we got from SAR images called. So basically, these are the SAR images which we got from satellite images, and we are processing these images and calculating the change in back scattering parameter and predicting the soil moistures. Like as you can see that, so the data used is ALOS pulsar data, and then Modish data, and which is given HH, HV, VV, and VH. So and the software used are NV 4.7, MATLAB, and SARscape. So what we have done that we have classified the whole earth into various parts like water, urban areas, and so short vegetation, tall vegetation, and other things. And the classification is done by the classification algorithm, which was published 2 years ago in IEEE. So we have used that algorithm and done programming and calculated the classified images. As you can see the flowchart here, that first we have taken SAR data, then we have retrieved the images from that data, and then we are going for region of interest. Like if suppose you are in Roorkee region or somewhere, then you have to select that region for particular purpose. Then we are going for change detection. Why means what we are doing that we are making just a database of every region of basically India, and calculating the soil moisture of every region and making it as a database. So suppose you are we have done that experiment 2 years ago, and now we are searching for the soil moisture today. So we have to see the change detection method and calculate the change what has happened till now in the soil moisture. So we have used that algorithm, and then after that we have gone to classify the different changes like crop height, biomass, soil moisture, and leaf area index. Depending on that, we will help the farmer to know that what amount of moisture their soil content. So these are the various parameters which we have retrieved from the pulsar data, like sigma, HV, and VV, and other factors. As you can see that these data, these are the SAR images which are done using software NV. And here you can see the result. Like these are the calculated observed images that a person went to the field and calculated the content of soil there. That what is the soil moisture and what is the short vegetation there and tall vegetation there. So you can see that the observed values were on the scale of 100%. So the observed values was 100, and the calculated value is also 100. But you can see that in case of short vegetation, the observed value was 96%, but the calculated value is almost equal, that is 75.93%. And in case of bare soil, we are getting completely 100%, means equal to the observed values. So using these values, we can say that the moisture content calculated was almost equal to the observed value. So we can say we can told farmer that the calculated moisture content to the farmer directly. So what we have decided is that to make a system called agriculture information system, in which we have stabilizing a central toll-free number at Delhi, where a farmer all over India can call there and just locate and just tell them that I am in this region. So what we have done that we have used that information, and we will directly find the location of its latitude and longitude using Google Earth. And then we will go for pulsar images of that region, and then we will calculate the backscattering parameter of that region, and then what the change had happened till now in the soil moisture. We will calculate from our database, and then all the results will pass. We will pass it to our experts, which were there in our central at Delhi. So they will analyze that data and will finally give the decision of that what the farmer should have to grow in their field, how much fertilizer they have to use, and what type of fertilizer they have to use. Using that, the farmer can put as much amount of fertilizer that the soil needs, and using that the farmer will never went into loss that his soil was fertile for wheat and he was growing rice. Then using that information, farmer will always be in profit. And now I will give to my friend for future implementation of this.
This is a brief idea about a system. So there will be a toll-free number on which a farmer can call, and on that toll-free number we'll be able to locate the farmer's land. And once we locate the land using Google Earth, we'll be able to pinpoint his exact location and find out the condition of soil up there using our algorithms. So this information will be passed on to the agriculturist, and that will be given back to the farmer. Now, in addition to the farmer, many other parties also interested in our information. Some of them are government agencies, corporate strategists such as many other companies which are engaged in agriculture, then land surveyors and small entrepreneurs and trading organizations. All these parties are interested in agriculture information provided by us, and we might be able to commercialize a project based if we are able to get revenue from all these agencies. So this is a project, and we hope it can benefit society, and thank you.